Hello all. I hope you can hear me properly and you can watch us as well. So we are 41 right now in the room, and if you can please let me know by saying yes in the chat or no in the chat that you can hear me or not. Please do so.
Okay, perfect.
That sounds great.
Yes.
Yes. So we're gonna just wait for like 2 or 3 minutes for everyone to join us, and then we can begin our first webinar together with Hettich and SWOOD to present to you like what all things and what all updates that we have for you. So I think we can begin now. So welcome all to our first webinar, Building Furniture Efficiently with Hettich Fitting Data Integration in Swood Hardware Installer. I'm so glad that you all could join us on a Thursday in the middle of the week, and we are really glad to have you here and tell you more about the Hettich and what Swood has to offer you. So first of all, I will just give you a small presentation about ourselves and what you will find in this particular webinar. So the presenters today is Audrey who is the responsible marketing from Hettich Group. Then there is Emmanuel who will take us through the process of food and the technology and the updates that we have for you, who works at Swood. And then there is me, Kunal, who's the marketing specialist at SWOOD, and I'm just giving you the intro, and I will give you the intro about SWOOD as well. So my first question is that for you all is, could you just type in that where are all of you joining from? I would love to know that if we are doing this webinar worldwide, or if there are people from all over the world, and if everyone is really happy to be here. So I can see Ireland, Germany, France, UK, Italy. Whoa, this is so great.
That's great.
It's really amazing. France, bonjour, Luca. So in this webinar today, we are going to, these are the some simple topics that we are going to discuss about. So first of all, Audrey is going to take you through the introduction of the Hettich Group, and is going to give you a presentation on the product of Avantiq by Hettich. Then second, I will take you through the introduction about SWOOD, what we all do, what particular services that we offer. And then third, Emmanuel is going to take you through the Swood Hardware Installer and the application of Avantiq in Swood. And in the end, we will have some time for the Q&A where you can ask us anything that you want, and we will be happy to let you know what we can offer you. So I will let Audrey to take over from here. There you can go, Audrey.
Thank you, Kunal. Hello, everyone. I'm pleased to be with you today. Let me show you my presentation about the Hettich company. So let's go. Let me introduce myself. I am Audrey Chouin from the company Hettich France. Do you know the Hettich company? I present it to you quickly. Hettich is a family company with more than 130 years of history, a company with the soul of a pioneer and engineer. Hettich has been a family business for 4 generations. The company's headquarters and production sites are located in Germany. Hettich today is one of the world's largest manufacturers of furniture fittings. Hettich's long-term goal is to combine economic success with ecological and social responsibility. Hettich has integrated the principle of sustainable development. Hettich is committed to its suppliers and to its customers We forge reliable long-term partnerships. We are the leader in technology, comfort, and design. We are present everywhere in the house, in the hotel, in the shops, in the office, even in white goods. We have the best intelligent fitting technology. Hettich has a strong partner for industry, retailers, tradespeople, and DIY. Hettich continuously produces and continues to innovate. 72 millions are invested every year. Our ideas are the key to your success. Hettich creates concepts for the furniture world of tomorrow. The company always looks to the future. Hettich has a best intelligent fitting technology. Our fittings are the most efficient, technically perfected and long-lasting. We are the inventor of the platform. That means a lean production and lower costs. The company has a zero defects culture and makes sure to produce flawless products. Hettich offers many e-services. We have an e-shop. It contains all products with dimensions, pictures, details, and intelligent advices. Our Hettich Plan is a tool for exact CAD planning and design. Hettich Technical Assistant is your personal technical assistant for easy assembly and installation. Well, I'm going to show you now the presentation of our drawer Avantiq Q. I'm going to share my presentation right now. Well, let me show you our new drawer, our new Avantiq Q drawer. Let's go. The slogan of our drawer is as individual as you. Do you know why? Because you can give drawer an unmistakable look. The Avantiq shoe drawer system scores from creative flexibility. It's equipped with an invisible technology. It is our goal to offer you a flexible product that will put you in the spotlight. Our Avantiq shoe drawer fits your individual needs. It is really future oriented. Let me show you. The new Avantiq drawer system is elegant by its design. It makes your production more efficient and cost effective, and it has the best performance. I will now show you the details. First of all, I'm going to show you the design. I just told you that our drawer is as individual as you. But what does that mean? This drawer is elegant by its design with straight and clean lines 13 millimeter thick, no cover and holes as you can see. The technology is totally invisible. Avantiq is a complete program, depth from 270 to 650 millimeters, 5 heights, 77, 101, 139, 187, and 251 millimeters. 3 colors, silver and white and anthracite, as you can see on the picture. As I told you, you can give drawers an unmistakable look. You can customize your drawers as you want. How? In a very simple way. It's a snap. One click is enough for design profiles or design capes to transform into design elements. You have diverse options in individualization and design. The drawer reflects your own ideas and your own personality. In addition to this design, you can add light to your drawers. The light is easy to assemble. You simply have to clip the light in the design profile, radiating inwards or outwards according to you. Battery operated without main connections. The design of your drawer stays pure without any connection. You are probably wondering how it turns off. Don't worry. The light in the drawer does not stay on. There is an automatic switch off 30 seconds after opening. As I already told you, the technology is invisible, with the best performance, of course. Our drawer is customer focused. You can use this drawer with two runner platforms. I mean the Actro U platform and the Quadro U platform. So this drawer can serve different market segments and areas of application. We have one drawer and two runners with a unique drilling pattern for the Actro and the Quadro U. For even more ease of assembly, you should know an important point. It is a uniform drilling hole pattern. What is exactly the runner's platform Avantiq U? First of all, you have the Quadro U with fuel extension with a charge capacity of 30 kg. This runner has an exceptional sliding comfort and lifespan. You can use this runner with the Avantiq U drawer and the wooden drawer. Then you can choose the Actro U with fuel extension with a charge capacity of 40 kg or with a charge capacity of 70 kg. This Actro U runner has a good stability and an exceptional running comfort. Now is the time to reduce your costs. Let's talk about this point. The last but not least, it is possible thanks to this drawer Avantiq U. We have a platform concept. That means an optimization of operational processes in purchasing, storage, and production. No mounting of clips or bottom rebate. You can easily assemble the steel rear back by clips and wooden by direct screwing. The rear back dimension is identical to the width of the bottom. This is a very big advantage for the assembly. This drawer has a simple and safe disassembly and assembly of the facade. Once dismantled, the facade goes into a holding position and it can be removed effortlessly. This solution is particularly practical in the case of wide facades. Well, with this drawer, you can make your production more efficient and the cost effective. As I told you, there is no milling of the bottom and a very big advantage. The bottom width equals the rear panel width. I hope you enjoy this presentation. Now, I have to say it is very important to have a good CAD program. I'm going to let the presentation to Emmanuel, or tonight he's going to continue. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Thanks a lot, Audrey, for your wonderful presentation. Now, I would love to give you, like people are saying as well on the chat, that it's a brilliant presentation. So,
Thank you.
and now I would love to talk about SWOOD and what exactly that we do. So before I start, I just put in a new poll that you will find in the poll section. And I would like to ask you all that, do you know anything about SWOOD yet or not? Are you totally new to this, or do you have previous information, or do you just have some information, but would you like to have more information about it? So I will just give you a minute to fill up the poll. As I can see, a lot of people, they know about SWOOD, a lot of them, they don't. And some of them, they are really itching for some new information about SWOOD as well. Okay, that's perfect. So a lot of people, they don't know about SWOOD yet. So I would like to I would just keep it as brief as I can, but as explanatory as I can as well, so that you all can have like a crash course about Swood and what we do at the same time. So first of all, I would like to introduce Eficad and what we do. So Eficad was started in 1989 with a small project which was based on AutoCAD based CAM solutions just for education purposes. But then in 1991, we moved towards the woodworking industry and introduced the CAD-CAM software, our first CAD-CAM software. Then in 2001, we got a chance to become a SolidWorks certified partner. And from there, it was no stopping us. From there, we introduced our first Swood design and Swood CAM module in 2010. In 2013, it came our Swood nesting solution for optimizing the Swood CAM that we have. And Eficad started growing internationally. In 2019, we came up with Swood WB, which is for beam walls and manufacturing and wood constructors. And we opened our first subsidiary in US as well. In 2021, we are happy to announce that we became the gold product certificate. We got the gold product certification from SolidWorks, and we are totally working with them to improve any type of woodworking projects or woodworking projects that you have. 30 years of woodworking expertise. I think you would love that. Coming on to the next part is we have already, like I told you, we have 30 years to offer best-in-class solution for woodworking industry. And our solution was created by keeping our customers in mind. So whatever their needs and expectations were, we are working together to fulfill those needs. 20 years of software development inside SolidWorks gave us a chance to become the gold certified partner of SolidWorks right now. We are a team of 25 engineers who are woodworking industry specialists, and we have a worldwide trained reseller network. We have a strong woodworking machine expertise, long cooperation with Machines brand, and have an established partnership with the main fittings and machining brands as well. And now you're thinking about what is all the Swood suite. So first of all, the Swood, that the software and the solution that we are providing, it deals with the efficiency of design to manufacturing process inside SolidWorks for your woodworking projects. So what it does, it automates any repetitive task and extracts the data for your workshops and at once at the end of the project. So you just have one place of all your projects from design to manufacturing. You just need one solution to do that. We are present right now in about 50 countries, and our certified partners are present in plus 50 countries at this point. So about Swood, we have more than 3,000 users right now, as you can see in the next slide. And our suite is composed of 5 particular solutions, which are made for all your needs, from designs to manufacturing to automation to construction, as well as from nesting. And from Swood is also at the same time offering a solution which is highly customizable and which helps our users and our clients to create customized projects and even help them to mass produce those projects at the same time. We help at the same time the small shops to the 4.0 companies. Our industry includes, and our clients includes people in the customers like from shops, shop fitting, retails, point of sales, vehicles like yacht, jets, liner RV, interiors of hotels, individual houses, hospitals, schools. Then there is joinery from doors, windows, stairs, and gates, a furniture of office, bathroom, kitchen furnishing, then the construction module, and in the subcontractor session, we subcontractor industry, we provide design and consultancy. And in the end, to give you just a brief about the Swood features that we have, I would love to discuss with you about the Swood design and Swood CAM principally, because I think that's the most useful product and most useful solution for the woodworking projects that you are working on. So Swood design is a set of features, libraries, and data that help to design and modify faster any of your cabinetry woodworking projects inside the SolidWorks solution. So you have different types of features such as edge banding, where you can modify any corners. It's easily changeable and easily accessible. The panel materials, where you can decide on the grain directions, laminate, or even the composition and orientation of your design. Then you have the connectors, which is also easily applicable and which is in line with the machining machines as well as the CNC machines that are present in the market. And the Swood box, which is a one and only box where you can reuse and configure components for repetitive use and be able to adapt them into different contexts. These components can be defined completely by you, which is which makes it totally flexible for any of your woodworking project. Coming on to the SwoodCam is for your manufacturing needs. So SwoodCam offer features like processes, which covers point-to-point and nesting. The CNC router softwares are also controlled by it. For example, beam and pod vacuum, flat table, clamping system. Then there are other specific tools like drilling blocks, horizontal spindle, edge banding, aggregate deflectors, etc. And in the end, it produces the data for your ERP and MRP and for your optimization into your particular machinery. So this is the whole features this is all features that I could provide you at this time. Since we have the limited time, that I'm not forgetting it, I'm providing you with a handout for you to download if you need any more information about Swood, and you can find it in the handout column right now. It's called Discover Swood, and you can download it and go onto our website and check all the features that our different solution has to offer. So now I will be passing the mic, let's say, to Isabel to show you more about how Hettich and SWOOD are working together to provide a particular solution.
Well, thank you, Audrey, and thank you, Kunal, for this company presentation. And so we will now move on, I would say, like the technical presentation of our product and how the Avantiq is integrated into the SWOOD solution. So let's get started with the first presentation of the tool, which is the hardware installer that we provide within SWOOD and SolidWorks. So first, what is it? The hardware installer is like a services, a tool, an add-in to SWOOD, and especially SWOOD design. And this tool will help you during your design process, as it is a design advisor tool. This one will help you to find quickly and easily your catalog item, your product, your components. So this tool is into the same interface, into the same ecosystem that we have within SolidWorks and SWOOD. So it means we have a seamless integration within SolidWorks and SWOOD, and we will find it at the same place to have everything in the same area. So it means you do not need to change to have to go to another platforms to find your components. You will find everything you need at the same place. Well, this tool, to continue the explanation about it, is the merging between the data that we have from Hettich with all the technical data for all the hardwares, for the drawers, hinges system, and so on. And then we will merge it into the SolidWorks and SWOOD ecosystem to create the 3D models. And then we go further in it and we will create parametric 3D models. So then into SWOOD, this is called a SWOOD box. So then we'll have on the next slide here, just have a few words about it and what is a SWOOD box, which is quite important to understand how it will work and how we will deal with it. So first, a SWOOD box is a parametric library component. So you can see on the video on the right hand, we have our library where we can select the SWOOD box and especially the drawer SWOOD boxes that we have just created with the tool, and then insert it into a parametric way into our design. So as you can see, we detect different volumes, and by this way, we will then create and insert these parametric components at once into our designs. And this is not the only thing. I mean, we will insert the components for the design, but we will also embed all the machining information. So as Audrey mentioned before, we have all the drilling patterns that are already inserted and embedded into the 3D model, and then it will apply it on all the adjacent panel onto our designs. So yeah, the SwoodBox will insert components, drawers, and then also apply all the different machinings that are embedded. So that is a real advantages of the tool. So now let's move on the interface of the tool. So here is the global overview of the tool, and now we have like different area in which we'll have different features. So the first one is on the top left hand. We will have here the choice of the library. So do you want to download drawers, hinges? Then you will select your supplier. So for here Hettich, and then all the product range that are accessible and available through the tool. And in this case, we'll find Architect, Avantiq, and Innotech Atira. So for sure, you will find everything that you need here. Then it's here when we go to the Design Advisor tool. We will start with some settings and filters that are available to narrow down your product list. So it means that regarding the context that you have and the design volumes and context, you will then be able to fill up some data here, and then it will automatically propose you the right drawers for your designs. So then in the middle, you have the SwoodBox list that is then up to date with the features value that you have just written. And then finally, on the right hand, you have all the informative SwoodBox properties that are then created within your model. So you have here all the options of your components. So on this tool, we will find a lot of key advantages. So the first one is that we have ready-to-use parametric 3D models. So we will easily find the one 3D model that we have. We will then have it into our library, and it is something parametric that we will be able to use several times during our design process. Then for sure, it will then speed up the design process because you have now the library, which is already set up, and you can find really quickly the hardware that you need. The other thing is that you have an all-in-one solution. As I mentioned before, you have everything into the same platform, so everything into SolidWorks and Swood into the same ecosystem and area. Then we have also the 3D models that are always up to date. So it means that everything that are embedded and all the technical data are then, we keep it up to date with all the last technical changes and so on that are provided by Hettich. So it will ensure a high reliability rate, so which is the last point, because as we mentioned, we also embed all the machinings information, and then everything then will follow up your different changes and so on. So this will make your designs reliable, which is one of the stronger things. So then if we will then continue about the Avantiq and the integration within Swood. But I think that here it's now time for one of the polls that we have into our list, which is maybe just here. Well. Okay, which is this one, and then which is then here. What do you think about the Hettich library integration within SolidWorks and Swood? So yes, I will just like let you like a few minutes to fill this one, and then we'll continue the presentation about the products Avantiq into Swood and SolidWorks. Okay, so thank you all. You all find it Amazing. So thank you all for this collaboration, and then for the job that were done on this. So let's continue on to the presentation and the integration of the Avantiq into the SolidWorks and SWOOD ecosystem. So as we have just seen, there is 3 levels of information to quickly find the right references, the right drawers, the right components that you will need. So you will have first the context dimension, so which is the global dimension of your designs that you will be then able to fill. Then you will have the global drawers parameters, so regarding the Avantiq system, and then finally the Avantiq parameters that you have fully integrated into the tool. And if we just have an overview of this one, is like this. So all the global and context dimension, then the different options regarding the rear panel, is it wooden panel, and so on, the internal drawer. And finally, all the options regarding the Avantiq parameter, if there are any front stabilizer, is there a silent system, push to open, design side, top side, or railing system. So then all these settings will help us to quickly narrow down the list that we have, and then to find the right Avantiq drawer, as you can see here. So then we will have a look on how it is integrated. So a first video where we have the full process and how we can deal with this kind of tool within SolidWorks and SWOOD. So here we will just, I would say, like, run the hardware installer, and then we will have access to the whole library. So then in this one, we will just have to select the kind of hardware that we want to insert, and then the model that we want to insert. So by this way, we will then insert and type some filters value that will help us to narrow down this list, as I mentioned. And then from here, it's quite easy to find the one that we need. So I don't know if you pay attention, but we have started with more than 2,000 SwoodBoxes available, and at the end we have only 15. So then it's immediately available into the SWOOD design library, and then we can then insert it really easily. So as you can see here, we can insert it several times at once with a really easily way. So as you can see here, we have detected the right volumes, and then we have inserted our drawer system. And this is not the only way. As I mentioned, we are creating parametric features. So it means that now when we will change the dimension of the area, and here of the drawer, you can see that everything that now rebuilt to create the right design at the right dimensions. So this is the full process that we have from the hardware installer, and then from the Hettich technical data to then the integration within the tool. So then there is one last point of this presentation, which is the reporting features that we have within SWOOD and SolidWorks, and in which we will find all the different information also regarding this Avantiq system. So as you have seen, we have inserted panel with a wooden panel for bottom and rear panel. So the first thing is that we will automatically extract all the data of this panel, and then extract the panel list of our project, and especially the dimension of this one, and as you can see here on the left hand into the laptop. So then the second thing is that we also create at the same time all the wooden drawer panel programs. So as we have a CAM solution which is based on automatic and shape recognition, we will then automatically generate all these programs for these panels. And then we will have all the hardware information regarding the supplier, the references, the quantity, the material if needed, and the cost that you can also configure and integrate into the SolidWorks and SWOOD. And then, as I mentioned, we will have also the costing information that is here for the global project that you have into your design platform, which is then SolidWorks and SWOOD, and you will find costing information for material, hardwares, programs, and so on. So then you will have a real sum up of all the costs that you may have into your projects. Okay, so this is the end of this presentation, and thank you all for attending this webinar. We are really proud to announce this collaboration with Hettich, and I think that we have maybe now one last poll that we can send you here, which is this one. So yes, here we would like to know how did you find this this webinar, and have your thinking about it. So thank you all for this.
So as we can see, a lot of people are doing the poll.
Yeah.
And yes, there are some people who are saying that could include more information. If you think that we can include more information, please put down in the chat that what you think we could have added. Do you need more information about Swood Hardware Installer or Avantiq technology, or anything that you think should be added? You can put down in the chat.
Sure, that's I think that's time now for a question and answer session. So yeah, if you maybe want additional information regarding all this system, do not hesitate to put them into the chat.
So I see the first question, Manu. There is a question from Ryan, and he is asking for the link to the installer.
Yeah, so if you are using SolidWorks and SWOOD, you will find a link directly into the area, as I mentioned. But if you cannot find it, I think that you can contact your SolidWorks reseller. That then will help you to give you the process to find it and how to use it.
The second one is from Alexis. Is how often are the Hettich information actualized? I think it's for you, Audrey.
No, this question.
I mean, all the information are always up to date, so it means that each time that there is something new or there is something which is then available that can be provided by the tool, it's always up to date. So each time it's needed, it means it will be up to date.
And the next question is for me. Hello, Manish. Is curved fascia of drawer is possible to develop in Avantiq drawer? The Avantiq drawer, with the Avantiq drawer, you can personalize your drawer. You can do exactly the design you want. What do you mean exactly with a curved fascia of drawer?
So I think it's maybe regarding the front, so maybe what you call facade. So the front in which the drawer is fixed.
A curved facade. That's what.
Yeah, I think that it's.
No, we don't have this. No.
Okay.
I think there is one more question regarding like how much the hardware installer cost extra, and how much this would cost. So I think the best.
Okay, so we have different solutions. So as we mentioned, for SwoodDesign and SwoodCam, and then the tool hardware installer is based on the subscriptions program. So it means that if you are under subscription, you will have free access to the tool each time you need it.
And there is a question from Christelle. Is the whole catalog included in the library?
There is not the whole product range, but we are focused on the main products for the collaboration with Hettich. And do not hesitate if you have maybe some needs regarding this, regarding some specific products from Hettich, to then maybe give you the access to this one through the tool.
There is a question from Antoine Blondel. Is there a plan to add more Hettich hardware references in the future? I think you already answered that.
Yeah, sure. So there is a plan to integrate more and more more and more components that come from technical data from Hettich, and then to provide you the more and more updated components and more system that Hettich can offer.
And there is a question from Guillaume. Does a standard width box automatically adapt to another dimension?
Width box automatically.
Is that a question for you? Yeah.
Well, here we are providing, like for example, this SwoodBox. They are parametric into the width way, so it means that you can create. When it's then loaded into the library, it's parametric onto the width, and then that's, I would say, like the classic way of working. So does the standard width box automatically add that to another dimension? Yeah, so it's parametric into the width dimension. So as you may seen into the video at the end, we have inserted the drawer into its box, and then we have resized this one. So then we have like the new dimension updated.
I have an information about the curved facade, and yes, we can do that. My colleague just answered me. You can do that, Manish.
Okay, so thank you, Audrey, for this information. That there is other question. Is it possible to combine several SwoodBoxes of a drawer into one SwoodBoxes? So that one SwoodBox template contains several rail lengths. Well, here we have done the choice to separate all the different lengths of the drawer system. So it means that then you just need to download the right one and then to switch if needed. But yes, you have this kind of choices. There is any other SwoodBoxes that are created by this way, and then you can have this kind of SwoodBoxes. Okay, is it possible to import other Hettich hardware from the Hettich online catalog by ourselves? Well, that's a good question, and for now, no. It means that all the hardware components that we provide through the tools are updated. Are updated by ourselves and Hettich. So you cannot add it through the Hettich website. Yes, yes. If am I right, onto the Hettich website, you will be able to download the 3D model, but it will not be something parametric that the way we can propose to you through the hardware installer and the SWOOD features.
Is there another question?
Yeah, it's okay. Yes, just to answer to Daniel. Yes, it's possible to download the 3D components from the Hettich hardware from the Hettich website, and then to integrate it into your designs. The only thing is that it will not be a parametric drawer. Like
There is a question from Danish. Does Swood offers an animation like door opening, drawer opening?
This kind of animation is not like a standard, and it is not included into the 3D model once you download it, but that is something you can then do within SolidWorks, for example, with exploded views and so on. So that is something that can be then defined into SolidWorks in Swood. Okay.
Do you have a new question, maybe? Or that's it?
I think that's about it. So in any case, if you have any more questions, we would be happy to answer them by when you can contact us through our website, through Swood website or through Hettich website, and we would be happy to reply to each of your questions. Like we have already shared you the link as well. So in the end, I think I would like to thank Hettich for organizing this event, small webinar with us. And I would like to thank Audrey as well as Emmanuel for all the information that they offered and for all the work that they did. And if any of you, you need any information from us, we would be happy to respond to every one of it. And you can contact us by mail or through Facebook or Facebook, YouTube, or even LinkedIn.
And thank you, everybody, for being here today with us. Thank you very much, and I wish you a nice day. We are here to answer the question if you have some.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Kunal and Audrey. Thanks.
Thank you, Kunal. Thank you, Andrea. And Emmanuel, thank you very much.
Thank you.